My name is Jaime Fernandez, and today I'm going to show you how to properly adjust a roll stop mechanism. Right now we're going to remove all the covers to gain access to the adjustment screw that controls this gap. First we're going to start by removing the white guide block. Then we proceed by removing the yellow cover. Then we're going to remove this small stainless steel cover. With a Phillips screwdriver. And lastly, we're going to remove this stainless steel roll stop motor cover. Once you're done removing the 6 screws that hold this cover, you want to slide it forward and then pull it out. And there's a cutout here to clear the knob. And the next thing we want to do is loosen up this jam nut. And we're going to be using this go-no-go gauge to control the gap between the roll stop and the platform channel. We're going to be using the thickness that is 1/4 inch thick. We're going to place this right in between. And then we're going to start turning the adjustment nut by hand until the go-no-go gauge has a snug fit. It's not a loose fit, it's not a very tight fit. At this point, we want to lock the adjustment nut with the jam nut. We're going to use a torque stripe. And put a mark across the 3 threaded components. And now we're done doing the roll stop. Release the roll stop manually. I want to pull on this knob, pull it up, and at the same time I want to raise the ground detecting foot. Okay, now I'm going to disengage the roll stop actuating linkage. I'm going to pull it up, raise it, and rotate it in the clockwise position to get the actuating linkage out of the way. Next, we're going to proceed to the left-hand side of the platform, and we're going to remove this cover in order to gain access to two switches that are in here. One switch detects when the platform reaches ground or makes contact with ground, and the other one is to detect when the roll stop is in the closed and locked position. Right now I'm removing the guide block. Next, I'm going to be removing the yellow cover. We're going to use this go-no-go gauge to adjust the switches on the roll stop mechanism, and we're going to drop it into place. Just make sure that the bottom part of the tool bottoms down with the engagement hook on the roll stop. And then what you want to do is raise the foot and close the roll stop by hand. These two screws, this is the cam that actuates the ground detection switch. Now you can back it out, and now you want to slowly push this cam up against the roller on the switch until you hear the click. And as soon as you hear the click, you want to tighten the screws. And this takes care of adjustment to the ground detection switch. So with the use of the go-no-go gauge, you insert it into the roll stop hook. You set it, you want to raise a foot, set it up against the platform, and you want to reduce this gap. You want to back out the screw just enough so that it barely touches the actuating pin on the roll stop. Okay? So let's back it out a few turns. Went a little too far. Try it. Okay. It looks like it's barely touching the adjustment screw because the plunger is not even moving. Okay? So at this point, we want to put a small mark on the screwdriver and use that to be able to know, to count how many full turns we're going to do. We're going to do 3 full turns. We're going to back it out. That's 1, 2, 3. Now you want to back out the jam nut. And then we're going to be using this side of the go-no gauge, put it on top of the platform, close the platform, and at this point, this would be your no-go criteria. The plunger should not be activating the switch, and as you can see, it doesn't even move the plunger, so that is good. After we're done here, we can really lock that jam nut. You want to hold one end of the plunger so that you don't lose your adjustment.